Kingdoms and Castles. This is a new town, and I haven't played it in a while since the update, so there are some new features. I have an issue where I need more food. It's not an emergency, but I want to improve my food production. I'm going to have to do something about the road over here because otherwise this property will never get used. Maybe what I should do is shift this road over so that it fills in over here, or maybe I could do a little inroad. You know what? I'm not going to build in the winter time because it's too difficult to see what's going on. I will save that for later. Plus, I am concerned about the future Viking attack. I want to be prepared. They did a little bit of damage last time, nothing really costly. They always attack from the same place, which is up here in the north. So I can prepare for them. I think the best thing to do is to have my defenses in preparation from a north attack. But I also want to cover the town. You don't want to have a tower that can't participate. You don't want it to be too far away. So I'm going to build it right here, and later on I will go through and remove all of these items. You know, I need cash and my taxes are too high right now. I need a lot of people to come in. They're building a bunch of houses, so I'm going to wait until they build those houses before I go crazy building more houses. There is an issue in terms of charcoal. I need more charcoal. And I need a happy family. They want a church or library. So we're going to look at the church and library. I guess I can't do it right now. But it's going to have to be a church. I have no choice. I'm going to have to get that church going as soon as I can because it's cheaper. Okay, there's no idle workers. We got a lot of room for people to move in, so I'm going to keep it as it is. I'm going to save my resources. And I need to extend my forests. See, I've got the forest over here. The forest is a little bit far away. Maybe it's not a big deal right now, but all this land over here cannot be used. Maybe if it's irrigated, I don't remember if you can irrigate the land and use it, but this would be a great place to build forests. So I'm going to try to do that. They replant trees, but you have to build it near trees. So I'm going to see if I can get these forests to use up all of this space over here. This would also be a great place to build housing. So maybe my future city is going to move that way into all this area over here. Okay, so that's going to be housing. I still am worried about the food. We could use some more fishermen. Looks like we got a lot of options over here along the coast. It's hard to see because it's not summertime. I don't recall seeing fish over here. It looks like we got a lot of fish over here. Wow, look at all that fish and all that snow. Fish eat the snow. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to extend this road that way. Roads are cheap, and I am going to work on fishing. So I'm going to build the road up to here. Hey, there's a baby dragon right there. Okay, so we got the road going. I'm going to build the fishing hut or whatever it is. I guess I'm not. Need to bring in some cash. Looks like taxes can go up to 30%. That's just an FYI. Okay, all of my money is going to be used up by things like the clinic. So I am going to shut them down. I don't have any gold. And there's a Viking attack coming. And I'm going to have to do the same. I mean, if these guys, they maintain cemeteries, I'm going to have to take it out. Can't pay those guys. And I want to shut off the archers, but I'm going to keep them on right now. And see what happens. I need gold in order to build that tower. It's going to be difficult. Not easy. I'm going to shut off this tower over here. As long the Vikings are not going to come over here, but the dragon will. So if the dragon comes in 4 years, I'll turn it back on. Got some gold coming in, which means I'll be able to build a library. Yeah, it looks like they're taking advantage of that granary. I'm going to build the baker right next to the granary over here. So let's see what we can do in terms of the baker. 5 gold. Really have very little choice. I'm going to build a baker right here. I'm assuming that the baker is going to help me in terms of food production. I really don't know. I'm going to have to read on the internet if it has that advantage. They want a church or library. And they need fish or pork. So I got to work on fish and pork. Did I? Okay, maybe I didn't build the fishery over here. Yeah, I'm guessing I didn't. So we're going to put that in. Fishing hut right there. Yeah, it's there. Unfortunately, they don't do a good job of signifying that there's something there. I'm guessing that the happiness is going up. I've got more gold, that's for sure. So I could go for that library. But, you know, the Vikings are going to be coming. It's either going to be the library. You know what? Pass on the library. We got to go for national defense. And there's a fire, apparently, at the bakery. Really didn't expect that. But the wells, it looks like they did a good job putting out that fire. Okay, town square. So I read something that the town square attracts people to the town. So I'm thinking it's a good idea. Attract new peasants. And it looks like it doesn't have a radius. So I guess I could build it anywhere. Why not build it over here? I guess it's going to be over here. We'll see what happens. Oh, it does have a radius. Look at that. I made a mistake. I'm gonna bring that down. And I am going to build one in a better place where everyone's going to love. Oh, look at that. Okay, I must have misunderstood, or maybe it wasn't there. I guess that's the right place. Have no choice. So I'm glad I built this structure early. Hopefully they'll have it done in time for when the Vikings come. And it looks like the food, the food's kind of low. I got to do something about this food. I've got room for people to move in. coming soon. Yeah, so there's a lot of room to store food. So I don't need to build grand. Oh, come on. What's with the fire? Got water right there. See these guys, how they're just standing around doing nothing, watching the fire? Okay. I'm going to take a break, and the next episode we'll have the Vikings.